EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Cleveland. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go, set, go!
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Seven Pirates! Panther 11, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler!
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Going up top for Evans. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Come on, rig alert, 18, Pioneer! Mustang 19, Cup 19, Buffalo 18! Ready?
From the gun, it's Sanders. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. It's a gain of 34.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go! Bronco 80! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Trap 60! Trap 60!
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hey, smash! Let's go!
Again, it's Sanders. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Asante Samuel that time, all over him in coverage.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Dylan Sampson was the man he was trying to hook up with there. And it's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
19 Lions, Warriors 70, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. Going up top for Evans. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Durenda. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll go again with Durenda. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Motion man is Harris.
73, 73.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. On the move left. Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
On 1st down, here's Durenda. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Harris, the man in motion.
Silver.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Into the hands of Boykin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Somebody got it going. Somebody got it going.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll give it to Guerendo. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
London brought in motion. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd and 11.
Easy, 63, back, crowd left, Yeti. Go Silver, ready? Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Miller now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Stephanie. Panther 60, cut 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Again, working deep downfield.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
2nd and 10.
18. Come on. Back. Gotta be lying. Panther 60. Steady.
Here's Sanders to throw. Down the field, it's Evans. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready,
Inside runs with Sampson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 46, here's second down and 2.
2. 6, crack all 80.
Sanders will throw it. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And third down coming up.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Third and 2. Now Sanders. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
It's a gain of 18. And the Browns
Panther 11. Panther 11.
first and 10 at the
Mustang
28-yard
19.
line.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
On first down, it's Sanders. A funny throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready, ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing again is Sanders. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown Browns. That is second TD catch of the season. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go in, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Oh, that is a dunk on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone. That's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Here comes Gorenda, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Hey, 73. Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Quickly to the outside and complete. And And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now a run on first down. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
2. They'll stick with him again. Oh, big hole left side. For the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his first touchdown of the new year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Steelers are on top. It's now 10-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
79 Broncos. Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Steady.
Sanders on third down. Going up top for Evans. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. And no return forthcoming. It's touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Trimmer.
On the handoff, it's Garenda. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanikanda. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Hey, Silver.
Throwing is Hurts. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
7 Pirates. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now, Sanders. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
No touch.
On the ground, it's Garenda. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
No touch up. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, easy. 63, 60. No touch up. Tiger Hornet. No touch.
Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield. Jerome Baker. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
Crowd left Yeti. 73. 73. Crowd left Yeti.
London brought in motion.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Alpha, alpha, alpha. No touch.
3rd and long for Hurts. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That was signal. Timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Crowd left Yeti.
London brought in motion.
Hey. Hey. Hey, 73, 73. Hey, silver, silver, silver. 63, 63, 63. No touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. Miller now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Good, shot. Whatever. Hey! Go silver, ready? No touch.
The third quarter begins with a run. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A run with Garenda.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Garenda. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. One more time, it's Garenda.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And you're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. On the ground, it's Abanikanda. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. well now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Miller now to return it. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
Pioneer. Ready. 18, Rattler. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. There's Evans. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings
Really
up
nice
2nd
timing
and
on that
3.
slant route. You
At
can
the
tell the
21-yard
quarterback and the
line.
wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
Here we go. Set. Lightning 18. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
70 range. 70 range.
Sanders going to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Get it. Warriors, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo, 18. 60 Bobcats, 18 Pioneer.
To throw again is Sanders. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. A little uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Ready. 7 Panther 11. 19 type. 18 Rattler. 18. Ready.
Again, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
4th down. Here's Sanders. This one's incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. To the ground, a 1st down run. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now, you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll stay on the ground. And he will score again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers tack on one more to their lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Miller now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
19 Lions. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come on. Set. Bronco 80. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
That's good.
They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a Browns first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
Here's Sanders to throw. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6.
60, 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Sanders will throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The Browns. First
Mustang
down.
19.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
18
line.
Rattler, Cup 19, Cup 19. Warriors 70, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? Cougar 19. 19 Lion. 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
Back to the air one more time. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. They're going to bat that one away.
This secondary, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18, Mustang 19. Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Finding space inside the 40. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Steelers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Round 7. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Miller now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Come 19. Tag. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
On first down, it's Sanders. Going up top. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now it's Sanders. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 9-yard line.
Pat, let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
He'll look to throw. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. George Kittle. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Steelers 34, Browns 14. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard
They'll begin here on the ground. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's inside the 35. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. That goes for 58.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
And he'll take this one in. Israel Abanikanda. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Miller now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 7-5-2.
Caught out wide on the RPO. He's close to a 1st down. The gain of 9. Nice pitching catch on 1st down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
Ready, set.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Set. Warrior 70. Viking 18.
They'll look to throw. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
70, 60 Eagles. Go.
Sanders on 3rd down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get the football at their own 40.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Ooh, just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
No
Here's Abanikanda. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down's coming up.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This run in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
On the ready. Step. Ready. 19 seconds. 19 seconds.
Throwing now. Sanders on 1st down. Short throw there. Pulled in by Evans.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now, Sanders. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
18 Rattler. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Right. Adds the extra point. And the Browns are able to cut into the deficit.
Browns 21. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Penei Wanwu now to return. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A 1st down throw for Hurts. That's complete. It's Emeka Egbuka. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That one intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State. you talk about the opportune time, the defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
41, Browns 28. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.